Hi, this is Karen. Thanks for tuning in. This is just a short series that I put together because I was here at the beach. It's so beautiful. So, you can play whatever music you want while you sit down to practice. I just wanted to share this amazing view. So, here under the palm tree, I've set up my mat. Hopefully, you can close your eyes and take yourself to your happy place to. With that being said, bring your legs to a comfortable seat and you can just let your shoulders drop down. And as you're sensing the textures that you feel under your body, under your legs, start to bring the awareness into your breath. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. On the next inhale, you can let the arms lift, maybe flutter the eyes open. And exhale, draw the hands down through heart center. Again, inhale to reach the arms up, and exhale to draw hands down to heart center. Notice on the exhale, you slightly pull the belly button back to the spine, so you start to create a nice feeling in your bottom belly. You can feel the abs start to work. From here, bring your left elbow down to the side of the body. You can creep your fingers out however far away feels good for you. Opposite arm, you can reach it straight up and then turn the palm to face your face as you fold the arm overhead. If the ground is too far away, you can build the ground up to your elbow with pillows, blankets, or a block. Gently from here, turn the gaze down to the ground and come right back up center. Reaching your right fingertips out, slowly release the elbow down to the ground. Don't force it. Again, build the ground up to you where you need to. Complete the posture by turning your hand towards your face and then reaching the arm overhead, getting nice and long. While you stretch, you're still keeping the opposite sits bone rooting down into the floor or into, again, a blanket if that's where you're seated. Turn the head down towards the ground and then release the arm to the sky as you come up to find a neutral position, again, seated center. Interlock the fingers, belly button to spine, make a C shape and press the arms forward. And then inhale, pick the arms up towards the sky, trying to imagine that you're releasing your thumb and your pinky finger too. So you could almost just press straight up and touch the sky, the ceiling. Again, on the exhale, turn the palms face in, belly to spine, round back. And then inhale, palms press forward, extend the elbows as much as you can, pressing up into the sky with the wrists and pulling slightly in with the biceps towards the sides of the face. Can also from here then interlock the fingers and drop the thumb down the cervical spine. Look up towards the sky. And then exhale, just let the elbows fold in and you're just making a half circle, chin to the chest, rolling the head side to side. Noticing you still feel the connection of belly to spine. And that slight pressure from the arms to kind of stretch the neck a little bit. As you release the hands, you can take the arms into gentle big circles to open up the shoulders a bit more. And the next transition will be to cat-cow all fours. From here, touch the toes together, knees wide, and then you're dropping the hips back and down to child's pose. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. On the next inhale, come back up to all fours and you can start to circular cat-cow. So moving in any direction that feels good for yourself. Identifying already a nice widespread fingers on the mat so that you have almost a high five print. Pressing your right leg back, stretch through the calf. So pressing the toe, curling the toes under, press through the heel. On the inhale, lift the leg up and then exhale, bend the elbows, a mini push-up and extend. Again, draw knee to the chest, exhale. Inhale to extend the leg. And then exhale, start to bend and extend the arms, pressing right back up. Again, knee to the nose. Feel your abs pull in. Extend the leg. You're probably falling on the inhale and pressing up on the exhale. From here, give the knee a bend. You'll reach left arm back and you'll catch the top of the foot. You'll have to use your engagement here in your core just to keep yourself steady, and you might take it into a deeper stretch. Chest presses forward, toes press back. Release the leg. Press again through the back side of the heel so you lengthen up the back side of the calf. And then you're drawing your foot outside right hand for a gate pose. So I'm sliding my right arm down inside the right leg, opposite arm reaches overhead as in the beginning of class, you might extend the leg. Just be mindful you're not locking out your knee, and there might be a subtle bend in the knee. So as you stretch here, you're opening up the whole left side of the body, keeping relaxed the bottom right shoulder. Inhale to come up through center, hands are placed down, you're taking your leg back behind you hip height, and then on the exhale, draw knee towards your right shoulder, towards the tricep. So you start to feel just a little work in the side of the body, the obliques fire up. Doing it about 5 times. And then releasing the leg right back down, knee under hip. Left leg presses back. I think I missed my little calf stretch, but you can do that. And then extend the leg nice and long to the sky. Again, inhale starts to lower you. Exhale to press right back up. Knee to the nose on the exhale. Inhale extends the leg, and you're taking almost like a chaturanga. It's like a modified push-up because your chest is coming forward as the elbows bend. Again, moving into that calf stretch with the leg mostly extended, pressing through the heel. You'll lift the leg hip height, give the knee a bend, and either stay with a quad stretch as you grab with your right hand the foot, or you can pull the chest forward, press the toes back, get a deeper stretch. Moving into your gate pose, left foot steps outside of the left hand, and again, you can stay here with a 90-degree bend at the knee, or extend the leg and watch the knee doesn't lock out. As you breathe here, you can turn your gaze up towards the sky or gaze down to the ground, whatever feels better for you. Coming back to center, leg hip height, again drawing knee towards the tricep to get a little bit of work into the oblique. Exhale, draws the knee in. Inhale, lengthens out, and you'll again release the leg back nice and long before coming back into your child's pose briefly for a breath in, breath out. Slide forward and enjoy a cobra stretch. Baby cobra, bigger cobra, whatever feels good. Just notice the shoulders are sent down away from the ears so you get that nice open chest, long neck. Release down to the ground, elbows under the shoulders. I'm pushing down into a number 11 shape in my forearms, and I'm pulling belly button to spine. So what lifts up off the ground? Everything up to the knees, and maybe the knees lift up too. Releasing down into a sphinx pose. Lengthen the chest forward and up, and then again release all the way up into a higher cobra if that feels good. Coming right back down. This time coming into a forearm plank. So you can take your feet to hip width apart, and I'm starting to tap the opposite side of my mat with knee. So you're creating a little twist here. And I'm driving down with my arms so that my shoulders stay away from the floor, away from my ears. And again, this is starting to work the obliques a little bit. From here, draw the feet together to touch. Right arm stays down, left arm lifts up towards the sky. You're coming into a forearm side plank. You can take a little pulse with the bottom hip here, up an inch, down an inch. If that feels good for you, a modification, knees down or top leg, you can step it forward. Gracefully switching sides. Left arm comes down, elbow under shoulder, and again, you're starting to take those little tiny pulses. Think up an inch, so you're squeezing the bottom right side oblique as you're here. Releasing back down to center. You can take the knees down and again find a nice sphinx pose. Elbows stay on the ground or lift up to a higher cobra. Gently from here, I'm walking my fingertips forward, which is an awkward arrangement. But you're starting from sphinx, and I'm pushing into the hands to lift the elbows, and I'm pulling belly button to spine as I lower my elbows down. You're pulling your hips slightly forward, pushing the hips forward, but you're pulling belly button to spine to protect your back. Notice that your knees touch the mat, but not your thighs. So you can lift the hips up a little bit if you need to keep your knees on the mat. I think I do about 10 reps. You can do however many feel good for you. Following this, you can sweep the legs forward to the front of the mat. Ankle to knee, so figure 4 stretch. I'm crossing left ankle over right knee, flexing at the ankle, flexing the foot to protect the knee. You're puffing your chest up, so you lengthen through the spine as you stretch your left outer hip, glutes. If you can move deeper, wrap your right bicep around catch the arch of your foot, and you can extend the bottom leg. Kind of sway a little bit back and forth here. Notice the bottom leg stays engaged, so you're flexing through the right foot as well. From here, I tuck my tail under, I lean a little bit back, and then on the inhale, lengthen the heart forward and up, try to lengthen the leg. Exhale, you can shrink back if you need to, give a little bend in the knee, but inhale to lengthen and lift. So you're starting to warm up, not just here in the hamstring, but a little bit in the abs, because you're inhaling, pulling belly to spine to lengthen. Gently start to tuck the tail. Release the hands down the leg and walk your way down, kind of like you're walking down a rope if you need to. I'm catching the back of my head with my hand, but you don't have to do that. From here, moving the leg out to the left side so you get inner thigh stretch. You can always bend at the knee and take a half happy baby if that feels better. Before we switch sides, a little abs. So curling head, neck, shoulders up. Lift the bottom leg up off the ground a little bit, and you can start to scissor switch the legs, grabbing onto the back side of the leg as needed, as necessary. You could also just reach the fingers forward. And taking this into a non-twisting bicycle. So bending knee into chest. You can give a little light tug of the leg towards the chest. Make sure your elbows are bent so the shoulders stay down, and you use your biceps to draw the leg closer to the body. You can take this into a little faster cycle. Notice I bend my knees less and less so the knees stay over the hip or lengthen long. Final variation, lay your head down and just lift and lower the legs a little bit. Noticing that the inner thighs stay squeezing, the heels stay squeezing, and you want your tailbone to sink into the mat so that you have this natural curve in your back. I probably should have said that first. Hands pressed down to the mat. You could slide your hands under your butt if you needed to. Gently rock yourself up. And here we go, other side. Right ankle crosses left knee. I think I've just stopped here to enjoy the view. Hopefully you're doing the same. Again, if you want to move deeper, you can take the bicep of your left arm, wiggle it in towards the arch of the right foot, and extend the bottom leg if you want. Moving in towards the hamstring stretch, lengthen the leg as much as you can. I like to grab my foot, but you could also grab the calf if you needed to. Even the hamstring would work. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to kind of tuck your tail and hang back. And then eventually tucking the tail, you're rolling all the way down to your back. And you can take the leg out to an inner thigh stretch, bringing the leg to the right side of the body. If it feels better, let the knee bend. Again, take that half happy baby. With the belly pulling down to the ground, gently draw opposite leg into the chest as well. And then I'm holding my feet in Baddha Konasana. So touching the feet and just slightly pressing the knees open out to the side. From there, exhale, draw the knees into the chest, bring the nose to the knees, get into a little ball. And then plant your feet down, hip width apart onto your mat. Heels are within the fingers' reach, maybe not quite touching. And you can just start to inhale, lift the hips, and exhale, lower the hips. So you're moving in and out of your bridge pose. When you feel ready, inhale to lift the hips, and then just stay there and hold for 5 breaths. Probably shimmying the arms under the body, touching the palms together. Pressing the arms into the ground, sending the hips up. You're pressing down with the foot evenly so you've got the toes relaxed, ball of the foot into the mat, heel down into the mat, and stay breathe. Releasing the hips down when you're ready, windshield wiper the knees to the right, to the left. Relaxing the back, you can let your eyes close. Eventually coming into a center position just to rest. Notice that as you turn palms up to the sky, the pinky fingers are away from the body, so you feel a nice lightness under the arms. You may or may not extend the legs. and then enjoy Shavasana.